Welcome back. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the real ones out there. Today I got a special video for y'all, Father's Day edition video. We're going to be doing a tier list of the best black TV fathers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Without further ado, we got Father of the Year. We got Pops. We got OG. We got Dad. And I'm Pappy. If it, in whatever order, but you see what it is, man. Without further ado, Father of the Year is top, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's get it started with our first father. All right. So the first dad we got is Mr. Victor Baxter. Mr. Victor Baxter from That's So Raven. Yeah, I'm starting it off with a doozy. A lot of y'all don't really think about him when I talk about TV dads, but let's talk about that man. Come on, entrepreneur. He was a chef. You know what I'm saying? He was a family man. You know what I'm saying? He owner of the Chill Grill. The Chill Grill. Come on, man. Come on, man. He was a little bit flamboyant. He was one of those TV dads that was, he might wear the apron. Was one of those type of TV dads, but outside of that, because I feel like those type of dads, just being around and just being a provider and an actual nurturer and actual parent to their kids is what is most masculine that they can be. So in order for them to kind of like showcase that they are not only masculine but in terms of their feminine side, that's how they would go about it. Whereas them just probably just being more open and more aware of certain things when it comes down to dealing with emotional based problems. But just so you can convey that he's in touch with his feminine side, put a fucking apron on him. I mean, he cooked, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in that dynamic, the wife was more masculine than the husband in that part, because he always cooked. Even though he was the chef, he always cooked. He always cleaned. She was the one going to school. As a matter of fact, that's why she got off the show, because she went to law school. So just so, and off the strength that he did that, then he went on to be a chef for the president. Father of the Year, man. All right, next we got Carl Winslow. Now, Carl was so close to being just like Pops. He wasn't in my Father of the Year category because there was this one episode when Eddie came home and he was kind of upset that the police had profiled him, and Carl didn't take his side. Carl was kind of asking him things like, well, "What were you doing? And what were you doing wrong that made the police pull you over?" And even though he was a cop, I feel like that's some whole shit right there, bro. Because you should always side with your son. I don't give a fuck what it is, right, wrong, or whatever. So you gotta take their side. You gotta show that support. And in a situation like that, it's like that kind of pissed me off because like nigga, you showing too much loyalty to a job, to what I'm saying, a career that's been shown that you just policing your community. I mean, you may go into it with good intentions. That's cool for you, but man, nah. But what put him in the Father of the Year category is his relationship with Steve, because ultimately it was a gag and it was a joke. But I mean, hey, ultimately we never seen Steve's parents, and you can kind of make the. I mean, they made the joke that his parents never wanted him around and this and the third, and even though Carl never wanted him around either, come on, son, they was like two peas in the pod, man. There was two peas in the pod, man. So, and with that regard, you're gonna be Father of the Year. You're gonna be Father of the Year in my opinion. So, first things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. Uncle Phil, come on, man. Is this Father of the Year? Do I even need to say something? Uncle Phil is so great. We got a dark skin version. Oh man, come on. Come on. Come on. Yo, Uncle Phil, what can I say about Uncle Phil? Uncle Phil was real, bro. Uncle Phil was real in the sense that, of course, he gonna live the life in reality. I work for this shit, so I'm not bougie. And hey, just because my kids feel like they entitled to this because they were born into this, that's them. But me personally, I know the difference between the real world and the world that I've created. He wasn't one of those people that let his status or let the money that he was making, separate him from what's real. So that's why he was able to really appeal to Will. And I like that. I like that because that's what it needs to be. You don't let the money change you. You put yourself in a situation where you could have the money change other people's lives, and I respect that. I respect that wholeheartedly. So, Father of the Year, man. Then he had three successful kids. You know what I'm saying? Hillary was a mind of her own, but she did what she had to do. Carlton, he did it. All of them, all of them. Except the last one, Nikki. I don't even know what that was about. I don't even blame you, Uncle Phil. I blame your production company. Anyway, Mr. James Evans. Mr. James Evans. He's definitely one of the strictest fathers that we have on this list. That's one thing that I would say Good Times captured outside of the overall concept of a family in the projects. They captured a dad like he wasn't playing with that shit. I mean, he had his every joking moments. You know, he's a person, but you know his circumstances didn't allow him to be so fucking freely nilly and laughy go lucky. That man did not. That man did not play. That man was about his bread and his family. He did not play, and he would put a belt to your ass. That man did not play, and I can respect that. And I say Father of the Year because to have all your kids, you know, uphold a decent moral values while in a situation that's really difficult for you to control. Because one element that I'm gonna give him that I'm not gonna give nobody else credit for, you know, you could tell they grew up in like a period piece where black people was just, you know, starting to find a footing in society. And, you know, I'm not gonna really fault him for his situation or for lack thereof of not getting out of it. Fuck, he died trying to get out of it at the end of the damn show. So, you know, I'm gonna respect James Evans. If they count the Good Times animated cartoon as canon, then brother, I'm playing. Father of the Year, James Evans, baby. Now Frank, look, don't let Frank fucking fool y'all by having those media think Frank was a good father and all other shit, man. Frank was just I'm the pappy ass nigga. Bro, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Number one, he couldn't make shit happen with his first wife. Whatever happened to her, who gives a damn? So, but you got a good wife in the one that you had. She was real solid. You have insecurities with her, whatever. And let's talk about your kids. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell cares about your littlest one? Then Moesha, you don't teach her no damn values. You know, she talks shit about her own friends. She insecure. And she a hoe, man. She don't have like how many damn boyfriends? And then last but not least, when we think you couldn't get no worse, well, I think you couldn't get no worse, you show up with a nephew that wind up being your son. Yo, how can I even award you Father of the Year? How can I give you OG status either? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you dad because at least you were still present despite the obstacles self-inflicted. Despite the obstacles, you were still present. You were still around. So you're gonna get your respect. You're gonna get your flowers what flowers do. But the shit you was doing and how your kids wind up turning out, that's straight. I'm the pappy behavior. Only reason why it's not just straight dad behavior is because you was around. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So you're the pappy. Granddad. We got granddad. Granddad OG. Granddad is OG. Let's talk about granddad. All right. So Robert fucking Freeman. Granddad. Bro, hey, let's talk about reason why granddad's not father of the year because outside of the fact that he's not Huey and Riley's biological father, he's their grandfather. He taking care of them. Outside of all that, what has granddad done that's warranting father of the year? He hated on Thugnificent. You know, you just mad because your ass is old.
First thing you do is just pick up the phone.
Then, on top of that, all he ever did was chase women, chase the cutie pies. All he did was chase women. So I can't give it to you, granddad. I can't, bro. You brought home Cristal like the champagne, my nigga. I can't do it to you. I can't do it. OG, definitely OG because I mean at the end of the day, you was firm on what you believe. You was trying to keep your kids, I mean your grandkids out, you know, out of being influenced. But outside of that, you still let them do their own thing. Riley still was being what Riley was, and Huey was just Huey. You feel me? So, nah, you gotta be OG. You gotta be OG, just out of respect. Granddad, OG. Uncle Bernie. You know, outside of Uncle Phil, that's another person that I feel like we should give those flowers to. R.I.P. Bernie Mac too, by the way. But Uncle Bernie, bro, let's not act like for a while Bernie Mac show didn't have us all in the chokehold. Now I will tell you this. It don't really hold up that well nowadays. Some episodes do because fucking Bernie Mac. But you know, as far as like, you know, it don't really hold up that well. But hey, I appreciate it. He did what he could do, what was given to him. Uncle Bernie, Father of the Year. Come on, man. You think about the premise you taking, and then it was based on somewhat of true events. You know, you taking your sister's kids, and you know you raising them, and you doing what you got to do. Hey, respect. Anytime somebody taking on somebody else's responsibilities because of the parents' lack thereof, being responsible, or just falling on hard times, and you do right by them with no ulterior motive, you gonna always, man. Bernie Mac, Father of the Year. Hell yeah. Ray Campbell. Ray Campbell, sister. Another pops, single dad. I don't know how the hospital allowed you to walk out there with a child that you didn't know was a twin. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. But you know, that might be the only truest thing about that show. You can't trust our goddamn medical system for nothing in the world, boy. But hey, pops. He's sending pops. He's sitting in pops, bro. He another one kind of like Victor Baxter, but he had to do what he had to do because he was a single dad, so you had no other choice but to step into your femininity. So I'm gonna give you a pass. Not Father of the Year. Sorry, not Father of the Year. You can only do so much. Huh. But however, but then you wind up having help because Lisa stepped in when Tia came through, so you had help. So you can really do it all by yourself. So you can sit in pops. Another you can't be serious. Pops from the Wayans brothers. Father of the Year. Father of the Year. Do I even have to elaborate? I'm gonna use a big word on this one. Elaborate. Why Pops is Father of the Year. Like, yo, come on. Pops is by far probably the funniest one on this list. Yo, R.I.P. Damn. R.I.P. John Witherspoon, man. Bro, Father of the Year. All right, next we got Flex. No, not that Flex. I ain't gonna do Flex like that. We got Flex, man. Not Father of the Year. Kind of contradicting myself with these single fathers, man. Not Father of the Year, but he can sit down in pops. He's definitely gonna sit down in pops shit. And, you know, it was. I feel like 1-on-1 obviously became a Brianna show because it was all about her antics and her coming of age as a young woman dealing with a single father. So we got more of, you know, Brianna's growth and everything. So the fact that, you know, out of just keeping it simple, the fact that he sent her to college, she wasn't, you know, having no pregnancy scares or nothing like that. Girl was smart when she was dating. I think she only dated one dude, Arnaz. Shit. Hey man, you kind of making an argument for Father of the Year. Pops. Only because you think you Michael Jackson. Pops. Fred Sanford for Sanford and Son. Father of the Year. Father of the Year. Hey, you went into business with your son. You know, he keeping the business going. I don't give a damn if it was a junk ship. You know what I mean? They doing what they gotta do. They sticking together and they making it work for better or for worse. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Taking care of his old pops. Old pops still showing a young man of the ropes and how to really navigate and how to be a true man, defend himself, stand up for himself, and be successful, man. Like pretty much laying down the blueprint. Laying down the blueprint for when he's no longer here. And I feel like in the base form, that's what a father is supposed to do. So out of respect, Father of the Year. Julius, Father of the Year. Hey, Father of the Year, man. My man had 2 jobs. Father of the Year. And he still was active. His kids wasn't bad, wasn't wrong. They was kids. They was just kids. Taught his oldest son responsibility. Had a ladies' man as a middle child. You know what I'm saying? And Tanya grew up, she was a child, bro. Like, he kept his family. Father of the Year. So cheap ass. Cliff Huxtable. I didn't like Cliff Huxtable. I didn't like Cliff Huxtable over the fact that, first of all, he had too many damn kids to count. And secondly, I didn't understand the fact that you were a doctor and your wife was a lawyer or whatever the fact. I know both of y'all was two successful parents, but yet your children will go through the most stupid, unrelatable problems and challenges, and I would just never understand it. I would never understand it. I mean, y'all come from somewhat of a upper class background is like it should be cut. It should be cut and dry. If anything, y'all should be like the Banks from Fresh Prince. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And then on top of that, I don't believe that Bill Cosby is pulling a woman like Felicia Rashad to the point where he chasing her or carrying her ass up the damn stairs every damn episode. Like, come on now. Come on now. I almost made a joke, but I fuck with Bill Cosby. Dwayne Martin from All of Us and Robert Townsend from Parenthood. I'm gonna kill two birds in one stone. Now, as far as All of Us goes, I only watched All of Us for Lisa Ray. Let's just call it for what it is. I didn't even. You could, man. Half the time, Dwayne Martin could have been on fucking mute. Anyway, and as far as Parenthood, I vaguely, I could never catch Parenthood. I can never catch Parenthood, but shit, still same rules apply with Parenthood. Only thing I cared about was the daughter on Parenthood. Shit. So, hey, sorry, both of y'all going in the dash section because that's really all y'all is dad. I don't know y'all. Where do I begin with this one? This one has a special place in my heart. Mr. Michael Kyle from My Wife and Kids, Father of the Year. Father of the Year. When I tell you, bro, that show is so funny. It is such a breath of fresh air to watch. And personally for me, because that's kind of like the family dynamic that I want. So it just hits for me way better. And just how he operate with his kids, man. Like, first of all, he own his own business. He's successful enough in his business that way he could be home to be a loving husband to his wife, an active parent, disciplinarian, jokester, you know, counselor. Yo, like, once again, can we give him his flowers? You know, I think outside of the song J. Cole made that phrase popular, yo, I feel like Bernie Mac and Michael Kyle, they deserve their flowers for holding it down. So Father of the Year, me personally, Father of the Year. And all his kids are fucking characters. All of them. So, yo, that whole family is a character. Yo, yes. Is that David Allen Greer from the Carmichael Show? Come on, man. Is that an OG? Is that an OG? Huh. He might have to sit in OG, bro. He might have to sit in OG. D.L. Hughley from the Hughleys, Pops. D.L. Hughley is a GOAT, yo. He really is, but reason why he not Father of the Year because I really can't remember anything from the Hughleys. Maybe I smoked too much. Maybe I'm just a little too old or I didn't catch it that often. But that wasn't really one of the shows that I was breaking my neck to watch. If I saw it and it was on, of course, I'll watch it. I like D.L. Hughley, but it was nothing that was breaking my neck to watch. Like My Wife and Kids, nigga, I would get upset that I couldn't watch this shit, or when I did watch it, it was the same repetitive episode. So, yo, it didn't never make me do nothing like that. But hey. All right, let's talk about it. Marlon. You're gonna sit in Pops. You're gonna sit in Pops. Respect to you for being, you know, the most consistent Wayne's brother that's currently still active into the limelight. I don't want to really harp and stay on your controversy, but I do want to talk about your controversy because I stand with you, dog. You know, you doing what you gotta do, you know, in the way that you're doing it. Because number one, the difference between this situation and this situation is night and day. Number one, this was a adult woman that wanted to transition into a male, whereas this is a young child that wants to transition into a female. Now, let's talk about it. The amount of support and the amount of how you got just the amount of support and outpour of love that Dwayne Wade has received for supporting his situation is completely in negative contrast to the way people are viewing Marlon for standing with his situation. And I just find it so funny that y'all gonna condemn this man for standing with his child, which is an adult, but y'all not gonna condemn this man for standing with his child, which is a child. But if I double down, I thought this whole community was all about love anyway. So I don't really understand. I really don't understand, and I don't give a fuck enough. If I'm being honest. But and that's why I don't give a fuck is because the hypocrisy. Because how can y'all support being full support of a child doing this shit, but condemn this man for standing with his adult child for doing the same thing? Fuck y'all. Officer Daryl Parks from Ant Farm. Pops, what can I say? What can I say? Honest blue collar living, one child, single dad. Got a child that's so smart that she's in this program that got her from a middle school to high school. So her future looks bright. She's talented. She's singer. Come on, man. Come on, you're doing your damn thing. Pops. Oscar Proud. Father of the Year. Come on, man. Oscar Proud is a damn GOAT. Oscar Proud is a GOAT. Family man to the fullest. Got a nice wife. Got three kids. Another dynamic that I like as well. I think it was two girls and a boy. Hey, he do his damn thing. Still take care of his moms, even though she beats the living hell out of him. He do what he gotta do, man. I respect Oscar Proud. I growing up, he used to annoy the hell out of me, all the yelling and everything. But as an adult, and I watch this shit, yo, I act just like this nigga. Father of the Year. Cleveland Brown, dad. I don't even like Cleveland Brown. Of the fact that I fuck with you because I fuck with Family Guy. But I don't Cleveland Brown, he's not that funny. You got that one little gag that now. You got that one gag, but outside of that, bro, then you had your own show. You feel me? And I don't even know if that was your kids. I don't know if Donna kids was your kids. We only know about Cleveland Jr., what you got from a failed marriage with Loretta, who you let Cleveland sleep with your wife. No, it's Quagmire slept with your wife. I can't respect that. Dad. Well, thank you. That's the end of the list. These are the best black fathers on television. Happy Father's Day to all the black kings out there. Yo, please, 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 please. It's imperative to be present. It's imperative to be there. I don't give a damn if you feel like you ain't got it all together. I don't give a fuck if you feel like you're not there financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It does not matter. Just be there. Flaws and all, because that child gonna love you. That child loves you regardless if they know your flaws or not. They love you for who you are because you were granted and blessed to be with them, and they were granted and blessed to be with you. So with all these beautiful examples, I hope watching this, it kind of like ignited a fire in you to go harder, or to not even give up on yourself. Because for those of you who are going hard, do not give up. Do not feel like that what you're doing is for naught. It's not. It's for that one, that little one that looks up and calls you dad, the one that walked up to you and told you Happy Father's Day today. That's who you do it for. And that's the best advice I could give you from a man that isn't a father. You can do it. It needs to be done. And I feel to believe if God gave you that, put you in a position to do it, then you can handle it. Stop making fucking excuses and just show up.